Good morning, my lawn and garden legends. Welcome back to an autumn day here in Brisbane, and we are back at a property that I did the last buffalo lawn renovation on, and sadly I've come to check it out finally. It's been a while since I've been here. I just haven't had the chance to get back and do this renovation update video for you guys, but I finally made it back here to have a look, and sadly it got pretty destroyed by the floods we just recently had in Brisbane. I had a quick chat to the client this morning and they've mentioned that it had got flooded massively and was underwater, so that is why, as you can see behind me, it is looking the way many lawns are currently in Brisbane that sadly went under. I had a few clients that unfortunately their lawns got absolutely flooded, as you might have seen on my social medias, like my backyard just got drenched under like a foot of water, and sadly all the top layer of soil etc has washed away, and of course probably washed away a lot of nutrients and all that sort of stuff that we did with the renovation. So anyway, so we'll take a quick look at it. We'll see what damage has been done. I thought I'd still make a video out of it because there's probably many people in this situation who, had their lawn flooded and they're not sure where to start now. So I'm just going to, thought I'd take you through the process of what I'm going to do to sort of revamp and revive this lawn after getting absolutely washed out and flooded, sadly. So it is sad to see, but it is what it is. We can't control the weather, unfortunately, but we can only work with it. So today we'll get stuck into it and see if we can revive this lawn, and I'll keep videoing it every couple of weeks that I come here, and we'll keep track of it, and you can see the progress since the floods in Brisbane. Alright guys, so you can see how thinned out the lawn is from all the rain it had. It's just washed everything off, and you can sort of see that quite badly. I would probably say too that the client, I might have a chat to them because they're probably mowing a little too low as well for such a shaded area. If you remember in the video, these guys have these big leopards that shade the area, so it doesn't get a lot of sunshine, unfortunately. But yeah, I think the client's going to trim all these ones back that are overgrowing the house, and just shading the lawn far too much now, so we can get a bit more sunlight to that, especially coming into the cooler temps of autumn. But anyway, so today, ideally we want to check the pH of your soil after having it all washed out and left under floods, because it can change the acidity in the soil. So it is ideal to check that, but I don't have that on me today. So what I'm going to do is get some granular fert down on this, and we'll also give it a liquid feed with some sea salt. So with some liquid kelp and sea salt to give this a bit of a quick boost and get it growing and thriving again after the rain. Now, some people might be asking, should I, do I renovate my lawn again? Which is an option. You might have to do that depending on the severity of how bad your lawn got washed out. Yeah, so you might be considering, sorry, I'm going to turn the camera around so I'm just actually talking to it. So you might actually need to consider re-renovating your lawn if you've just done it recently. You might need to do it again if the rain has washed out everything that you've put down. There's a good chance that the fresh soil or sand and the fertiliser you put down got washed away. So yeah, you might have to renovate your lawn. Unfortunately, that's just the way it is. This one I'm not going to. I'm going to just leave it the way it is. I'm happy with the way it is at the moment. I think we need to rejuvenate the lawn first before we go back to smacking it with a renovation. So like I mentioned in renovation videos, before you actually get into a renovation, you should be getting your lawn ready for a renovation. So I think we'll do the pre-prep first, like we're going to do a renovation. So we'll give it a good feed, get it ready, and then we'll just assess it as the weeks go on and see how it's going. And if it's growing back and starting to thrive again, then I'm not going to worry about a renovation till the September, October time onwards. But if it is doing well, then I'm not going to worry about the renovation right now. Now, a lot of people do ask if you're located in Brisbane, Queensland, Australia, you know, are the temps now too cold? And they're not too bad currently in Brisbane. We've got a bit of a cooler day today, but mainly due to the overcast day. But we're still having warm enough days to do a renovation here in Brisbane. And that there's just, you know, there's certain temps it gets below that you shouldn't do a renovation. But at the moment, currently, if you're still scratching your head whether you could do a renovation or not, you definitely still can. Now, as the cooler temps kick in, it obviously just takes longer to repair, and it's not ideal to do such a shock to your grass when it's not really in growing time to recover quickly. So just be prepared, it may not recover as quickly as in the growing time of when you do your normal renovations. So yeah, anyway, so yeah, let's get into putting some granular fert down on this and some liquid sea salt. We'll let that settle in, and then we'll come back next time and reassess and see how it's going. Now this is just a cheap bowl of seaweed I bought ages ago. If you buy one of these bottles with the hose fitting on top, don't chuck it out because they are definitely reusable. I've just kept this always to just add my mixtures in, fill it up with water, and away you go again. Alright, let's get some liquid feed down. Alrighty, so we've put down Grow Turf from Lawn Pride today for that quick pick-me-up, along with the sea salt feed, as you have seen. Now, I just watered the granular fert in with the sea salt mix. I didn't want to put too much water down for the obvious reason that we've had a ton of water come down on this lawn. So yeah, so I'll just get the client to, I mean, we're meant to be getting some showers here in Brisbane today, so we'll just see if that bit of rain comes through. But if it doesn't, then I'll get the client to put out the irrigation this afternoon and to give another light water in, just to make sure we water that granular ferty in. So yeah, anyway, so that's a renovation update. Not exactly what I was hoping for, unfortunately, to see the lawn thriving through. But again, like I mentioned, the weather is the weather and we can't do anything about that. We just work alongside it and with it. So we'll just get this lawn kicking back in. Yeah, and it's definitely salvageable. It's all good. So we'll get this thickening up, get it pumping again, and we'll get the buffalo a happy yard again. And that I've just mentioned to the client too, to raise his cutting height, just because he was mowing too low for this area. And also we are coming into autumn, and as you come into the cooler periods, it's always best to raise your height of cut, sorry. So just bump your height of cut bar on your mower up 1 or 2, just to increase that height coming into the cooler periods, keep more leaf on the plant. So anyway, yeah, so that's the renovation update, guys. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments below. Let me know if your renovation got washed out. You know, it sucks, but it is what it is. But yeah, and let me know what you've done to bring it back and whatnot in the comments below. But anyway, if you're new to the channel and you're just watching this for the first time, make sure you hit that subscribe button and help us out to help grow this channel and be able to bring more educational and enjoyable mowing and hedging videos to the channel. So anyway, hope you guys are all staying well mentally and physically as always, and we'll see you guys in the next video.